Now, time for the first mixed relay final in World Championship history. Two Borlays, Dylan and Kevin. Great Britain, European record holders after yesterday. Martin Rooney anchoring them, Rabbi Youssef on lead leg, Emily Diamond and Zoe Clark in the middle. Jamaicans did well in their heat yesterday. Nathan Allen, McGregor, Tiffany James and Javon Francis. He can produce some storming anchor legs, so watch out for him. Most of these teams going in the order men, women, women, men. Not all of them, more of that in a minute. Allyson Felix here, the veteran, back from maternity leave. If she wins a gold tonight, that will take her to 12 world titles, one ahead of Usain Bolt, with whom she currently shares the record. The Brazilians, anchored by Alexander Russo, making their way down the home straight. Pyrotechnics, all the whistles and bells. Now this team are doing something a little different, leading with both their men, so their two women will have to hang on. It will make the race incredibly entertaining. A lot of expatriated Indians in the crowd. They'll get a rush of adrenaline, these four, I'm sure. Noah Nirmal Tom will be the anchor leg runner for the Indians. Plenty of people watching live in India. We hope they're excited about what they may see. The star name for the Bahrain team, Sawaeed Nasser. A few people thought she might forego this because she's taking on, there she is, brilliant leg yesterday, by the way. And Abbas ran an excellent last leg inside 45 seconds, but Nasser has got to take on Shawnee Miller-Weibo for the individual title. Few people thought she'd be rested. That's not the case. So just a reminder, 7 of the 8 teams are going in the order male, female, female, male. Only one is not sticking to that tactic. The Polish athletes are deciding to put their men out first and second, and it will come down to the very experienced Justina Svajti Ersitic to try and hang on come the anchor leg. Any order you like on this mixed relay. And Jenny, I quite like that the Poles have done that. It brings a little touch of added intrigue to this brand new addition to the World Championship programme.
It does. I think they fancied their chances of a medal here, but they weren't one of the quickest qualifiers yesterday in the heats. They've obviously thought, you know what, we have to do something different. I actually feel quite sorry, though, for the two women on the third and fourth legs. They're going to have a really strong mental plan. They're going to know that they might potentially get hunted down by some of the other teams. So really interesting. That was actually one of the loudest cheers we had yesterday in the stadium when we watched the Japanese athlete, the female athlete on the last leg. They went with that strategy, and unfortunately for the Japanese team and that athlete, you know, she saw 7 men pass her in the home straight. But yeah, really interesting. This has just added a new dynamic to it.
Musa Issa on lead leg for them. Sawaeed Nasser goes third. She'll be the big star. Huge number of Indians in the crowd. Mohamed Anas, lead leg. Bismaya second. Matthew and Tom on anchor. Suara. Remember, the two Poles, the two men are going first and second. It'll be a case of holding on for the women. Brazil go in lane 6. Very experienced quartet. Coutinho especially on that third leg. The Americans, Wilbert London, Allyson Felix on the second leg. Michael Cherry goes anchor. Felix, remember, trying to move to 12 world titles. The Jamaicans are fired up. They've just seen the medal presentation for TJ Gale. Will there be another one for their quartet? Rabbi Youssef on lead leg. Martin Rooney might need to improve a touch on the anchor leg. They qualified as one of the non-automatic performers. Two Borlays, Dylan on lead, Kevin on anchor, Hannah Klaas and Camilla Laus, second and third for the Belgians. The inaugural mixed relay of the 2019 IAAF World Athletics Championships. Any order is allowed. Svite Ercetic will have to hang on. Belgium in 2, Great Britain in 3, Jamaica 4, USA, the world record holders with their qualification time yesterday, in 5, Brazil 6, Poland 7, India 8, Bahrain in 9, with Sawa Eid Nasser on the 3rd leg for them. A nice passionate roar from the crowd. This is the tough one, the longest leg of all, they say. Wilbert London's running well, just towards the right of your picture there, trying to close down on Carvalho, the Brazilian. The Indian Mohamed Anas coming up onto the shoulder of Issa of Bahrain. London now is up onto the shoulder of the Brazilian athlete. India and Bahrain. Possibly Wilbert London leading for the United States though. America in front, Jamaica going well in 2nd place. Poland probably in 3rd or maybe even 2nd place now, with the Jamaicans in 3rd.
So interesting. We see Allyson Felix there go down the back straight from the US team. Fantastic to see her back at this championships. But as expected, it's the Polish quartet. Melko here running on the 2nd leg for the Polish quartet. He's pulling away from Allyson Felix. Felix has got McGregor from Jamaica on her shoulder, trying to track her down. And in 4th place is Zoe Clark for Great Britain. So Amelka comes over to the changeover. We'll have 2 Polish women now on the last 2 legs.
Poland are going to have to hang on. They have a big lead. USA 2nd, Jamaica 3rd, Great Britain 4th, then come Brazil and Belgium. It's a case of reeling them in. Baumgart Vitan still has a healthy lead down the back straight. 3rd leg for the Americans is Courtney Okolo. Good running as well by the Jamaicans, Tiffany James. But Sawa Eid Nasser is bringing Bahrain back into the mix here. But she's got a lot of work to do to close the gap. Can Justyna Svite Ercetic hang on for Poland? Because she will be competing against 7 men. It's the mixed relay. This is the last lap. The inaugural champions to be crowned. Svite Ercetic. And it's Michael Cherry storming round that bend, trying to close the gap. Javon Francis is in 3rd place for the Jamaicans. And look at the speed with which Cherry takes the Polish woman. She's grimacing and she's being reeled in here. Martin Rooney trying to close in on the Bahrainian. Svite Ercetic is going to get caught here, but can she hang on for a medal? The gold is going to go to Michael Cherry and the United States, the inaugural champions. It will also mean Allyson Felix moves to 12 world titles. Really close on the line. A great silver medal winning dive from Javon Francis. Bahrain take the bronze. Poland were brave. They put both men out first. It didn't pay off, but the United States have another world record, another gold medal, and that means so too does Allyson Felix, who becomes the most decorated gold medalist in World Championship history, male or female.
It was great to see Felix, wasn't it? But the Polish squad, they ran incredibly well. When we get the times up, they ran 3 minutes 16 yesterday. That was quicker, that was brave. They had to do something different. But this US squad, Cherry on the last leg, I'd love to know what sort of time he anchored the squad with. He looked absolutely superb. And they're ecstatic, aren't they? The Jamaicans, they brought it as well. And it's great to see a world record, of course. That's around about 3 seconds faster than they recorded yesterday. This was an improved squad. They came here with gold on their sights, and a great 12th gold medal for this absolute stalwart of the sport, Allyson Felix. Absolutely shows that she's still got the hunger and she's still got the passion for this sport. A lot of athletes who's won the titles that she has over their careers, they may not be satisfied just running in a relay event, but this shows that she still really loves the sport, she's passionate about it. This shows that we think she'll continue next year to Tokyo. Oh, this is a fantastic image, isn't it? This is the start of the second leg. We were really looking forward to Felix, but there's Amelmenko there of Poland, a great 400-meter established athlete in his own right. Got a little bit messy there. We can actually see Nasser there of Bahrain. She looks like she understood the rules a little bit more. She got that experience from yesterday. But this is Sweaty Ursvich. She set off, didn't she, with an eventful task on that fourth leg. I wonder what her mindset was at that point. European champion, of course, last year in Berlin, and look at the difference in the speed of Cherry as he passes her down the backstretch. She did well, the Polish athletes who hang on. She made the Jamaican, the Bahrainian and the British athletes work really, really hard into that home straight. They weren't far off a bronze medal. I think this event will grow and grow. It's popular already here. The crowd enjoyed it, we enjoyed it, and look at this, the dip finish for the silver and the bronze. Really, really great scenes there. And that's Olakolo. She's getting a hug from the team management. They like the relays, do the US, take it serious through the collegiate system.
Gold to USA with another world record, breaking their own from yesterday. The Jamaicans, another national record. Javon Francis just out-dipping the Bahrainis, who pick up the bronze.
Ladies and gentlemen, the medal ceremony for the mixed.
It was a world record. Champion du monde. That is a term that Allyson Felix has heard 11 times before in the context of a world championship. Felix second from the left. Now a 12-time world champion, eclipsing even the mercurial Usain Bolt, with whom she previously shared the record of 11.